So just close your eyes and let your body feel heavy on the mat. Bringing your soles of your feet together. And your arms out to the side, palms facing up. And allow your jaw to soften, allow your forehead to smooth out. And bringing the tip of the tongue right behind your front teeth. Use your nose to inhale and let your breath make the sound of the ocean. And inhale and exhale. And just allow yourself to settle into this shape. Just a couple more breaths right here. Inhaling and exhaling. And then using your hands to help you if need be, we're going to bring the knees so that they're pointing towards the ceiling, soles of the feet on the floor, and hug your knees into your chest. Be gentle here. Apanasana. And maybe you circle your knees to one side, resting your palms on top of the knees, giving a little low back massage. And then go to the opposite direction. And coming back, center. Put your arms out so that they're cactus arms. And allow both knees to fall toward the left side. We're still just warming up, so it doesn't have to be an intense twist. Kind of just working out the kinks of the day. And using the core muscles, bring the knees back to center. And on your exhale, allow the knees to fall over to the right side. Go easy on yourself. It's okay if the knees don't touch the floor. And inhale those knees back to center. Happy baby. Take hold of the outer blades of the feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Perhaps you rock side to side a little bit. Massage the lower back. Try to keep the shoulders and the low back on the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, the knees descend toward the mat just a little bit more. And we're gonna release the feet, hug the knees into the chest once more. And we're gonna rock 3 times. We're gonna find ourselves in downward facing dog. So go slow, be gentle. And we're gonna walk the dog. So bend generously into each knee. Press through the forefinger and the thumb. Hug the forearms together, yet widen your collarbone. And really listen to your body. So if there's like a side where you want to linger a little bit, feel free to do so. Maybe close your eyes and kind of just feel your way through this movement. And bring yourself back to center. And we're gonna inhale the right foot up to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips, pull that right heel into the left glute, but try to keep your shoulders even here. Straighten the leg, point those toes up to the sky. Bring the knee into the nose, come up high on the toes of the left foot. Place the right foot between your hands, lower down your left knee. We're gonna sweep those arms up to the sky, sparking through the fingertips. Maybe you find a back bend, leading with the collarbone. Feeling the stretch in the quad and the psoas, and the opening of the front body. And now we're gonna frame the front foot with your fingertips, half split stretch. So send your hips to the back of the mat, flex your toes up towards your face, and think long spine here. All right, so we're gonna come a little bit higher with those hips, high enough so that you can press into the left hand and place your weight into that left hand. Now we're going to take our right toes, we're gonna swing them around and back. So we come into kind of a modified side plank. Now you might wanna bring your left toes a little toward the left side of the room for a little more stability. You can stay right here, or maybe you lift up that back leg. If it's available, you can reach back for that foot, press the foot into the hand, find a little bit of a back bend. Enjoy the stretch. Release the foot. The foot's gonna come back to the mat. Now a total option to stay right here, or go ahead and come into that full side plank. Flex your feet, right foot on top of the left, the toes touch, press your hips to the sky. It looks so good, guys. Maybe shift your shoulder so that your shoulder is even a little bit past your wrist, engaging the serratus. And we're gonna find our high plank. We're gonna hold our high plank. So really press away from the mat. Feel your scapula separate. Pressing the back of your head into an imaginary hand, like someone's holding their hand right behind your head. And lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin. Bring your upper body through cobra. And lower your chin down. And inhale up, cobra. Relax your glutes here. One more, lower the chin down. And inhale it up, cobra. Internally rotate your legs here so that your lower back releases. So your quadriceps are gonna be flat on the floor. And lower your chin, downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, hips to the sky, walk your dog, pedal it out. Maybe feeling a little bit looser than when we just started. And we'll come back to center. Raise the left toes up to the sky as high as they can go. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Pull the left heel into the right glute. Try to keep those shoulders nice and even. Breathing into it. Pressing through the fourth finger and the thumb. Put that leg back on straight toes up to the sky. Bring the knee into the nose. Come high on the back toes. Step the foot through to the top of the mat between the hands. Lower down the knee. Swoop the arms up to the sky. Let's take cactus arms this time. So we're going to press the elbows toward the mirror or toward the front of your mat. And leading with the collarbone, lifting up out of the hips. Like there's a bar between you and you're going, or behind you and you're going up and over. So it's more lengthening than anything. And straighten the arms. Bring the fingertips to frame the front foot, half split stretch. So we're gonna send those hips to the back. And then maybe you find a slight external rotation in the left leg. Just kind of feel around for the sweet spot. It's okay to move around a little bit. It's okay to have a slight bend in that left leg. Flex the toes up to your face. Breathe. And we're gonna raise the hips up to the sky as much as you need to, because now we're gonna press the right hand into the mat. So really put the weight on that right hand. And we're going to swing the left toes out, around, and over, almost like we're coming into a gate pose. If you need some more stability in your base, just bring those right toes toward the right side of the room. If it's available, you can lift the leg up off the mat. Engage the core, belly button pulls in and up. And maybe you reach around for that foot press, the top of the foot into the hand. Find the back of the knee. Be a little messy. Still pressing away from the mat with the right hand. And we'll release the foot. Place it down on the ground. Option, you can stay right here. Option for full side plank. Press the hips up, press, press, press. Engage the serratus. Engage that right armpit. Breathe. And we'll find our high plank. And this is slow flow, so we're gonna breathe a little bit here. Come high on your tippy toes. Pull the belly button in and up. And relax your jaw. Shaking's okay, I'm shaking too already. And we'll lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin. Bring it through cobra. Exhale, chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Downward facing dog, chin to the mat, curl the toes under. Engage the core. Pedal it out. Take your gaze to your hands, and you can step, you can float, you can walk your feet up to the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, circle the sun. Fingertips up to the sky, and we're gonna clasp all of our fingers except the pointer. So really ground your feet into the mat here. And by doing that, put a slight bend into your knees. So your knees are soft, and feel as you soften your knees, press into your feet and feel your spine lengthen. Now we can tick-tock side to side, pull the belly button in. Just warming up the side body. And then we'll find ourselves over to the right side. So pressing through the blade of that left foot. Relax the traps away from your ears, yet try to straighten your arms at the same time. And bring yourself back to center. We'll go over to the left side. Press through the outer blade of the left foot. Your torso is long, your torso is strong. Bring yourself back to center. We're going to find a slight back bend. You can soften your knees here. Press through the feet, lifting up out of the hips. Lead with the collarbone. Relax your glutes. Bring it back to center. Forward fold. Your vinyasa. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hop, jump, step, fly. I'm going to step lower to low. I don't know if I'll lose the microphone if I try to do anything but step. Linger here on your up dog a little bit. Look over your right shoulder. Maybe you bend into that right knee, bringing the weight into the left hip. And switch opposite side. So good. Bring it back to center, downward facing dog. All right, pedal it out. Or maybe stillness feels better. Listen to your body, listen to your inner teacher. And inhale the left foot up, or the right foot up to the side. Bend the knees, stack the hips. You can stay right here, or if you're ready, go ahead and flip your dog as slowly as you can. Press those hips up to the sky. Up, 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 up. And we'll flip the dog back over. Pull the right knee into the nose. Come up high on the back toes. Step the right foot up to the top of your mat. Warrior one. So we're pressing into the outer blade of the left foot. The right knee is going toward your pinky toe. And feel the energy in your body. Feel the energy from your feet up through your spine. Using both legs equally, spark through your fingertips. And on your next exhale, we're going to bring the torso to the thigh and the fingertips to the back of the mat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, sweep the fingertips back. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, sweep the fingertips back. Inhale to the sky. Sweep the fingertips back, and maybe you can clasp those fingertips behind you. Humble warrior. Pull the right hip back. Bring the left hip forward. Stack the left shoulder on top of the right so that we're shining the heart toward the left side of the room. Release the fingertips, warrior two. Reverse it, peaceful. Straighten that front leg. It should feel really good at this point. Utthita Trikonasana. We're going to bring the left hand down, bend into the right knee as you do so. Reach the right fingertips forward. Reach the right fingertips high. Straighten the front knee as much as you can. Breathe into it. Wide-legged forward fold toward the left side of the room. So we'll bring both our hands down. Sorry, I have my butt to you, camera. Here, I'll do you a favor and I'll switch to this side. So we're gonna press the outer blades of the feet into the mat just slightly. And if I have any headstanders, I invite you to take your headstand. No pressure, no expectations. If you're not taking a headstand, you can grab the outer blades of the feet. And when you're ready, if you chose to invert, join us in a forward fold. We'll inhale, lengthen to our fingertips. And we're gonna pivot all 10 toes to the front of the room. Beautiful, friends. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Circle the sun. Find a back bend. Soft knees. Press the feet into the mat. See how that opposition of pressing down helps you lengthen. And forward fold. Your vinyasa. Inhale, lengthen. If you want a handstand, I invite you. We'll step, hop, float, high plank to low plank. You can always skip the chaturanga as well. You can always go right to downward facing dog. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Slowing down the body. And we'll inhale the left foot up to the sky, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay right here. Or you can flip your dog if it's in your practice. Press the hips to the sky. And then as slowly as you can, flip the dog back over. Pull the left knee into the nose, come high on the back toes. That really helps getting that foot up to the top of the mat. Warrior one. And really find your feet in your warrior. Like, we're in no rush here. You have the time to get a nice strong stance, feel steady, and then we reach up with the hands. So like we grow from the roots, sparking the fingers, bring the pinkies in so that they face each other. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. And if you find you're bringing the weight of your foot into your toes, try to press into your heels a little more. Vice versa, if you press into your heel a lot, maybe bring it a little more into your toes, finding that balance. On our next exhale, we're gonna sweep the fingertips to the back of the room, long spine, crown of the head, reaching to the mirror. Inhale it back up. And exhale, sweep the fingertips back. Inhale, fingertips high. Exhale, sweep them back. And I think we did 4, so we'll inhale, fingertips to the sky. Shaky legs are okay. Sweep the fingertips back. Clasp the opposite thumb on top this time. Humble warrior. That left shoulder comes to the inside of the left knee. Still pressing equally strong between both legs. Bring the left hip back, the right hip forward. And we're gonna open it up to warrior 2 now. So stack the right shoulder on top of the left, release the fingertips. Make any adjustments that you need to. Make sure your knee isn't tipping in. Make sure it's the pinky toe is right over the middle two toes, and we're gonna reverse it. Peaceful, lengthening up out of the spine. It feels so good. And even better, we're gonna straighten that front leg. Utthita Trikonasana, engage the core, reach forward with the left fingertips forward, forward, forward. And the left hand goes down, the right fingertips come up. Try to lengthen the left side of the body as much as you lengthen the right. Heather and Sherry, you guys look awesome. And we're gonna bend into the left knee as the right hand goes down, and then the left hand will go forward. The left hand will go up, get that nice lift, and then straighten the left leg just as much as you can. Doesn't have to be all the way. Still press into the outer blade of that back foot. Your spine is long. So much to think about. And we're gonna bring the left hand down, back into that wide-legged forward fold. So a total option to headstand if you wish. Press into the outer blades of the feet if you're folding. And try to shift the weight into the balls of your feet. So your weight's gonna be a little bit more forward. So if you look in the mirror, your hips are right over your ankles if you're taking the forward fold. And if you're in your headstand, I invite you to join us in the fold. Inhale, lengthen to the fingertips. And we're gonna pivot all 10 toes to the front of the mat. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Come to your tippy toes, and we're gonna bring the hips down to the mat. Boat pose. Oh, so your hips, bring your bottoms to the mat. And we'll inhale for our low boat. Exhale, high boat. Inhale, low. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Exhale, high. Inhale, low. Exhale, high. Hug your knees into your chest. And we're gonna rock 3 times, and we're gonna find a crow pose. Okay, now total option, you can sit on a block and take a Malasana squat if you like. If you want to try out the crow pose, you're gonna place your knees just on the outsides of your armpits. Nice, Sarah. Beautiful, Cynthia. And what really gives you the height is squeezing your inner thighs. It's like I'm squeezing, I go up, I release, I go down. So really squeeze those inner thighs together. That's gonna give you your lift. And low plank, hop, jump, jump, step. Beautiful. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, friends. Beautiful practice. Right foot up to the sky. Knee to your nose. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. And we'll come into Skandasana. So you'll move through your goddess legs. And then you'll come onto the ball of your left foot. Press the right heel into the mat. Maybe you have a soft bend into the knee. Bring your hands to prayer. Relax your face. Skandasana to the opposite side. So moving through those goddess legs. Take your time. Use your hands to help you if you need to. I balance great on one side and not so much on the other side. And move through those goddess legs. Skandasana to the left. We'll find extended side angle. Moving through goddess. The right hand comes to the inside of the right leg. Right, our left fingertips. Bring the hand up and over. Find a half bind behind your back. Maybe you find a full bind. Use the right hand as the grabbing hand. The right hand grabs the left wrist. You can always use a strap or a towel to help. We'll find bird of paradise. So bring your gaze to your right big toe, and we're going to slide your back toes up to meet the right. Now come to your right tippy toe first. So we're going to kind of take our time through this. And then on your inhale, you're going to lift up with that right leg. So we're not using the shoulder to pull it up. We're lifting energetically with the leg as well. You'll find a drishti in the distance. Once you get there, maybe you straighten the leg. Maybe you hop around a few times. That's okay too. And when you're ready, play as long as you wish. When you're ready, we'll release. Bringing the feet hip-width distance apart. We'll grab the big toes with the peace fingers. Press those toes into those fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold the elbows, come out to the sides. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, elbows come out to the sides. Inhale, lengthen. Elbows come out to the sides on the exhale. Release those fingers from the toes. Heel to the feet back to the center of the mat. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Fingertips to the sky. We've got one more side, so we'll forward fold. Your vinyasa, step, handstand, fly, jump, crawl. Maybe you skip the high to low plank altogether. That's okay too. No deadlines in yoga. And we'll roll over the toes. Back to our downward facing dog. Inhale the left toes to the sky. Warrior one. Knee to the nose, come up high on those back toes. Step the left foot up to the top of the mat. Find your stance, grow from your roots. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Skandasana. So find your way through goddess. Take your time. Maybe you find a point in the distance that isn't moving that you can rest your gaze on. Skandasana to the top of the mat. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Extended side angle, moving through goddess. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. Left fingertips high. Bring the hand up and over. Really plug in that shoulder though. So like if you feel yourself like reaching that shoulder out of the socket, try and plug it back in. And spiraling open the chest. So we're really getting that front body opening. And then we'll take a half bind. If it's available, take a full bind. Lengthen the spine. And bird of paradise, we're gonna take the gaze to the left big toe. Slide the back foot in as many steps as you need. And just come to the left toes here. Just marinate here a little bit. Breathing. Not rushing the process. And when you're ready, on your inhale, you're going to ground into the right foot as you lift up with the left leg. Keep a little bend in that standing leg. It helps with the balance. Rooting, rising, pressing into the earth. And when you're ready, if you're ready, you can straighten the leg as much as it'll straighten. Try to relax your butt muscles in this pose, as opposed to clenching. And when you're ready, release as slowly as you can. And we'll do kind of a different Padahastasana here. So if you have any pointy rings, you might want to take them off or spin them around. We're gonna rest the palms of the hands onto the mat with the toes pointing toward the back of the mat. And we're gonna step on the tops of the hands. So you might not be able to go as far as you usually do. Maybe wiggle your toes a little bit, give your hands a little massage. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Feel your low back release. Feel your sits bones widen. Let it feel good. And we'll gently release the hands. Heel toe your feet together, bend your knees and find yourself on your bottom. We're gonna do a couple of back bends here. So I'm gonna start with a bridge. We're gonna do two. So if wheel is in your practice, I invite you, if you wanna start off with bridge like me, you're gonna place the soles of the feet onto the mat. And you should be able to just about brush your heels with your fingertips. And press your triceps into the mat, right by your side. And on your inhale, you're gonna press into those feet, press the hips up to the sky, press into the triceps, even press into the back of the head slightly. You'll feel your spine lengthen, should feel really good. Use your inner thighs more than your glutes here. Press your hips a little bit higher, higher, higher. And we'll release one vertebrae at a time. Just take a minute, but don't take too long. Next, inhale, either a bridge or your wheel, whatever feels good to you, whatever you need today. Maybe if you need some wheel push-ups, maybe not. And we'll gently lower one vertebrae at a time. Keep your feet where they are, but simply just kiss your knees together. Arms out to the sides, palms open. Palms open to give, palms open to receive. And then place your right ankle on your left knee, like creating a figure 4 shape. Heel toe your left foot toward the left edge of your mat. And we're gonna allow both knees to fall toward the right side. Now, if this is too much, you can place a block or a cushion underneath this right knee, or you can simply unhook the ankle altogether. You're still getting the benefits. Your arms can be out to the side, or maybe you clasp opposite elbows above your head. Just take a few breaths here. And we'll bring both knees back to center. Release the ankle from the knee, and we'll journey to the opposite side. We're going to make a figure 4 shape with the left knee pressing the ankle into the very top of the thigh, just below the knee. Heel toe the right foot to the right edge of the mat, and then let both knees fall in unison. Try to just release, surrender your mind to the body. Allow your jaw to relax. Allow gravity to bring the knee lower. So you're not doing any of the work. You're just letting it all happen. And we'll bring both knees back up to center. Release the left ankle from the right knee. We're going to lengthen the left leg down onto the mat. Hug the right knee into the right rib cage here. And then we'll allow that right knee to come across the body, falling over to the left side. And maybe your right hand and your gaze look toward the right side of the room. Pull the belly button in. That'll give you a little bit better of a twist. Think long spine with every inhale, a little bit more twist with every exhale. If you need a little bit more, you have the option, just an option. You can take hold of the right foot, or the left foot rather, the left foot with the right hand. If you wish, you can also straighten the right leg. That'll give you a little more of an IT band stretch, but that's just icing on the cake. It's totally optional. And we'll release the right foot. If you took hold of it, we'll pull that right knee back into the right rib cage. Just give it one final hug. And then we'll switch places with the left. Hugging that left knee into the left rib cage. Really good for digestion. Guys, I've eaten so many cookies like in the past month. No regrets. And we're gonna allow that left knee to fall over the body toward the right side. And maybe one side's a little bit tighter than the other. That's okay. Just settle in, let gravity do its work. So you might be guiding the leg down with your hand, but you're not pushing. And just breathe, and the more you breathe into the shape, the deeper you'll go. It works better when you don't think about it. And if you'd like to take any variations, I invite you to. Maybe you take hold of the right foot with the left hand this time. Optional to straighten your left leg. Some people can even take hold of the foot while they straighten it. That's a little too much for me. You find what feels good for you. Breathe into that IT band. And we'll release that right foot if you took hold of it. Pull the left knee into the left rib cage. Give it one final hug. And bring your right knee in to meet it. Bring your forehead up to meet your knees, grounding the spine. Bring it all in nice and tight, like a little egg. And then final Savasana, friends. I invite you to turn out the light or do whatever will make you comfortable. Allow these next few minutes to be all about your self-care. And begin to wiggle the fingers. Wiggle the toes. And reach your arms up overhead. Press your feet toward the opposite end of the mat, just like you're waking up in the morning. Waking up on a beautiful day. And then roll over onto your right side. And we'll press ourselves into seated. We'll face each other. I guess we'll face this way. So we'll face Heather and Sherry. And bring your hands to heart center, bowing the mind to the heart. I thank you so much for sharing your Friday Eve practice with me today. I honor the place in you where the universe resides. I honor the place in you that is truth, love, beauty, and hope. When you are in this place in you and I am in this place in me, we are the same. Namaste, friends. Namaste. Thank you so much.